Well, I've got a dirty little secret, and that's about manifestation. What's it all about? Because I did speak to my client the other day, and I said, just put it out there and manifest of getting clients in the door. And she goes, yeah, I'll put it out there. Doesn't seem to happen. So I just want to clarify on what is manifestation, how does it work? And I've been listening to Joe, this neurosurgeon. I can't remember his full name, but I'll give you the link. But he put it into layman terms, and it was really interesting. It helped me. So I just want to explain what I learned. So I'm sure you'll learn as well, and I'm sure you'll get some really good ideas from it. Did you know that we think 60 to 70,000 thoughts a day, and 90% of those thoughts are the same thoughts we had the day before? So our brain is an artifact of everything that we've ever experienced. For example, certain places, certain people, certain times. And we often think about conversations that have happened, experiences happen, and we think about our problems of the past, and we bring that to an emotion. And so we start the day predicting the past, and then we predict the future. When we're 35, 95% of us are hardwired into a program. We become living on autopilot, and we have lost our free will to a program because we're living in the past, and we're living in this romance of telling the same story, and actually 50% of that same story is a story we've made up. So it might be true, it's actually a story we've made up. So we actually carry that into the future, and then we can create a miserable life because we created that story. So for example, you wake up in the morning, you think about the problems, and it brings on this emotion, and then we feel fear, we're unhappy, we feel unworthy, and we could have a bit of anxiety. So we're living in the past. So did you know, knowledge is for the mind and experience is for the body. So we're going to learn to align our body to a new destiny, which involves our brain and our emotions. So we've got to start our day and recognize that things happened yesterday. We can't control it. And we've got to start thinking of a story for the future. It's got to be a different story from the past. So because our emotions become your identity. To change that is to become greater than the body of the mind. You got to recognize the unconscious program. Now, are you with me here? We've got to create new thoughts, because new thoughts create new choices. New choices give us new experiences. New experiences create new feelings, and it gives us a new destiny. And all of this has actually been scientifically proven, because what happens is a clear intention of the future is a vision, and it begins to emotionally embrace what we feel, and it comes an emotion and like motivation and gratitude and inspiration, and our heart is elevated, and our heart beats more rhythmic pattern, and it responds better, and actually it pushes out of vibration, and everything's part of vibration. I don't want to sound all spiritual here, but vibration, if you're part of the whole destiny thing, the whole universe, everything's a vibration. So we have an elevated state of being. If we live in fear, frustration, and we're impatient, did you know our heartbeat is out of sync? It's not in rhythm, and stress hormones creep in, and we're actually living on a survival. For too long, we're not meant to be in that survival mode. It can actually impact our health. If we learn new information and we do something with it, we can make new choices. It will lead to a new behavior, a new experience, a new emotion, and it inspires new thoughts. Let's call it evolution. I love that word, evolution. So your personality creates a reality. So how you think, how you act, and how you feel, if you do the same thing, you will be the same. So the current, all positions and experiences has actually created you now. So it's about taking responsibility of where you are right now. You really can't change your reality, change your personality. It's got to come inward to express outward. It won't work. For example, I wanted to lose some weight, and that was my, mental change. I want to lose, a couple of kilos, actually 10, okay, 20. And I'm on this routine, and that's my external, like my outwardly environment. Now it's come inwardly again because I wake up and I'm excited to go to the gym, and I'm wanting to go. So it's like the inward, I thought it, I'm acting it out, and now I've become, it's part of a lifestyle now. When you want to do some changes, sometimes we go back to being uncomfortable because that's familiar. And so we start doing familiar patterns in the past. So sometimes it can be really uncomfortable to make some choices. And I've made some huge choices in my life in the last couple of years. I've really stepped out of my comfort zone, and I've absolutely, I don't know how I did it actually, but I've created a whole new destiny. I knew that I didn't want what I didn't want, and I knew that I wanted something colourful, abundant, and creative and amazing, and I'm actually living it. It was very uncomfortable, and now I've created this amazing evolution for my life. Anyway, so I thought that was really interesting to put down the whole manifestation, how it works. It's all very technical, and I'll just put it down into layman terms for you. Hope you get something from it. And also, starting business is uncomfortable. So finding clients is uncomfortable, but you know what? Uncomfortable is good. It's like a muscle, you grow it. Selling is uncomfortable, but you get stronger as you do it. Anyway, so there's my thoughts. Hope that helps you in whatever you want to manifest, and gives you an understanding how it all works through the vibration and manifestation. Anyway, have a good day.